I predict last place for myself.
We are live.
Oh, hello.
A sneaky prediction from Andrew there. What was that prediction?
First, of course, I'm entirely confident.
So welcome everyone. We are live again. We did this last Monday. Can't believe a week has gone. Isn't that crazy? A week's gone since we last chatted. And we've been tracking our progress with listings. So we've been keeping a note of how many new listings we created. So we're going to see who gets the most new listings and also the monetary value of the products we've listed. So we've all tracked that. None of us have any idea how well we've done. So we'll reveal the numbers, I guess. We are waiting for George. He did try and join and then vanished again.
He's in the side chat, I noticed. So he must be around.
He appeared and then vanished. So I don't know what's going on with George. So where do we start? Who would like to start?
Definitely not me.
You're still very quiet, Andrew. You'd have to shout at us.
iPhone.
Right. Would anyone like to start, or do you want me to start the ball rolling?
If you start, you're at the top of the screen, so we can do it in that order.
So Monday, I haven't listed a great deal of items, but I've done some multi-quantity, which might save me. Monday wasn't amazing. It was only 12 listings, and that only equated to £686.
Oh.
What?
Okay.
Now, Derek and I were saying that we did talk about sharing our favourite listings and maybe sharing some stuff. What did I decide? I can't remember what I said for Monday. Bear with. Oh yeah, my favourite was the Philips stereo that I couldn't make work, but it sold the next day, so I can't actually show it. I couldn't make it function, but I listed it as not working, and it sold straight away anyway. Not for amazing money. I took an offer of 32, so after shipping, I don't know, probably made about 20 quid on it. But I did list loads and loads of spares, which went on as a multi-listing, so they bumped up the numbers, so I was quite happy with them. And these spares for Guess Who have been flying out, so that was a good listing. So that was my Monday. Oh, George is trying to get in.
Multi-quantity is definitely cheating.
No, we've all accepted multi-quantities is fine. Only one listing. But yeah.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, Underdog. You all right?
Yeah, all good. Just tech issues like usual, but I sorted it.
No worries. Yeah, I didn't go around and introduce everyone. For those that don't know, you can introduce yourselves as we go around with the numbers. So, Derek, do you want to say hi and give us your Monday's numbers?
Yes, my name's Derek, also known as Tap Peddler. I've got a YouTube channel where I sell all sorts of fabulous tat, basically the same as the other guys. Yeah, so on Monday, I listed 6 things, so it wasn't a very productive day really, but I did take a lot of photographs that day as well, which I ended up listing later on in the week. So I listed 6 things for a total of £187. So you've blown me out the water with your 600 or whatever it was.
Okay.
And I took a photo. Hang on. I can just bring it up. Yeah, my favourite item. I mean, I didn't have anything particularly great. But my favourite item, if I can get it up and hold it up to the screen, were these Captain Morgan's glasses.
Hold on, let me make you. How do I make you solo? There you go. Oh, okay.
See there. I bought a big box of them from the car boot sale. I think they were £4 for a big box of like 20 or so. So I listed all of them, I've listed them as single ones, double ones, and a quantity of 4. I've sold a few already, so yeah, they were quite a nice pickup, really.
Yeah,
Cause,
they're unusual with a handle on. You'd expect them to be a little tumbler, really, for rum.
yeah, that's what I thought as well. 2 of them were broken, unfortunately, so that was a bit of a shame. But yeah, I sold 2 for £17 plus £5 postage already, so
Wow.
there should be decent money in that whole bundle. So yeah,
Yeah.
that was my favourite item, although it was like quite a boring item, I suppose. Glasses, but
Not at all. Okay, so that's your Monday. Let's go to Richard. Do you want to say hi and give us your numbers?
Hi, I'm Richard. I don't have a YouTube channel.
not yet anyway.
Still?
No, still in development. My numbers for Monday are 15 items for a total of 940.
God's
Okay.
sake. I told you he should be disqualified.
We can't come up with a valid reason. We've tried to knock him out or disqualify him somehow, but we can't come up with an actual reason that stands. Okay.
He keeps saying
Wow.
he's got nothing to list, and then he just, pulls out £1,000.
And then he sends us pictures of shelves full of really good gear. I know, it's shocking. What was your favourite item you listed, if you can remember, on Monday?
I listed a CCTV camera set I had. So I parted it all out, and I can't really show any of it. There's one bit of it left, but that was the camera that sold.
Oh yeah, modern one. Yeah.
That sold for 35 on its own.
Cool.
And
Okay.
I think that's 5 different things. I managed to break it down to the cable. I got 15 for some stickers. I think it was a £4 or £5 for, and I've got a mouse as well, which is still on the shelf.
I've got a CCTV system I was actually given by my Hermes shop, along with some vintage scales today. So he's having a bit of a revamp again. So he gave me his old CCTV system. So I've got his hard drive and his cameras and all of that. So I'll probably be doing the same. So that's quite
Yeah, parting things out is awesome. I'll get onto that in a bit. I parted out a Hoover. Okay, so that's a pretty good start as we've come to expect from Richard. So George, how'd you get on Monday, mate?
Well, this will be quick and short. 0 on Monday. I've done a video, and that's it. So my favourite, I haven't got a favourite. Yeah, I'm more of a YouTuber this week. Well, according to my current stock levels until today, I had listed everything. This listing challenge, so I was listed out. We started the week with a 0. It gets better. Don't worry.
Well, that's a relief. It can't get much worse. Okay, Andrew, how did you get on?
Well, I beat George for once. For those who don't know, I'm Andrew. I run the Money Mental UK YouTube channel, Facebook group, and whatever else I'm on. And I'm part-time, so I get a 50% handicap, unlike these full-timers here who, but if I give my figures without...
We're not that nice to you. You don't get any handicap at all.
If I give my figures without the clearly deserved handicap, then I listed 18 items on Monday for £625 and 10 pence.
Wow. That's
that
pretty good going.
That was all clothing.
Clothing?
Which I feel is another handicap as well.
Yeah. A favourite item of clothing? Could there be such a thing?
Well, there was a pair of Jack Jones jeans that sold within half an hour, so I'll pick those. I can't show them because they sold.
Wow.
And I wasn't even going to list them because I didn't think there was any money in them, but yeah, I was glad I did.
Absolutely. All right, so that's Monday. Quite a mixed bag, as you can see. This is going to be interesting. Tuesday, things hotted up for me. I listed all of this plumbing stuff. I guesstimated there was £1,000's worth of stuff there, just as a rough idea. But by the time I'd done all of the multi-quantity listings, which came to 16 listings, the grand total of just the plumbing part was £1,803.
Damn.
And we've sold a bunch. Sold some more today. I think I've sold 4 lots already. So I think some of it will be really slow, but it's great pickup. And I've had it for 6 years. It's been in the loft for most of that time.
The one thing I was going to rely on was that I would beat Nick, and he's just beaten me in a day.
Yeah. So favourite doesn't really matter. They're all basically the same.
What's your favourite pipe part? Come on.
Don't know. They're just little couplings, really.
I like a U-bend myself.
Hey.
I like a U-bend myself. Partial to a U-bend.
Yeah. I don't have any of them, but I do like a U-bend. So that was Tuesday. Tuesday helped the numbers. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Derek.
Okay, this really isn't looking good for me. On Tuesday, I listed 22 items, so a bit of an increase. And it totaled £639.
That's not bad.
And my favourite item was this little wooden box.
Ooh.
It wasn't that big. It was about 10 centimetres wide. But it had brass elephants on the top, and it was all like carved. I think it sold on Etsy actually in the end. So cross-list everything, so it was on eBay as well. I think it was Etsy. But yeah, that was probably my favourite item that day.
How much out of interest did that go for?
2 things. I'll have a quick look. £25.
Really? That's not bad.
Yeah, I actually thought it would be worth more, but there was quite a few on there. They had different things on the top though. Mine had elephants on. There was various different animals that were on them on the other ones. So but yeah, I was quite pleased with it for what basically was in a box of rubbish, in one of these auction lots I get. So
Exactly. Aid's wondering if he's won. You'll have to take part to win it.
He's probably done better than me.
Lex probably has beaten us all, but yeah, we were too scared to go up against you, Lex. Okay, so that was your Tuesday. Not bad at all. Richard, dare we ask what your Tuesday was?
On Tuesday I did 30 listings for a total of £1,078.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Okay, this could be close, judging by this. Okay, interesting. What were you listing? Just general stuff again?
I spoke to you last week about those balloons. I listed all of those.
Oh, yeah.
I listed some cables. I've got these things. They're all in packets, but they're just audio cables. I've got a bunch of those I listed because on a multi-listing.
Excellent. Okay. George, improvement, I can only imagine.
There's definitely an improvement. Hotted things up now. You best be nervous. I listed one item for £295. So just a one, and it was a telly. Not so.
Was that the one without the badge?
Yeah, I ordered the sticker thing you requested, and I sort of stuck it on. Not the best, but it was better than being blank.
Yeah, that looks quite good.
It's got a bit of a crack. That's the only thing, but it's got a few watches and that. Just one item, but wait for tomorrow. That's what I got to say.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Gaining momentum, George is for his big Wednesday.
Yeah.
Right, Andrew, Tuesday we're on. What did you do?
Well, I had a friend's birthday party on Zoom on Tuesday.
You haven't got any friends.
I have. So that was like an additional handicap that I had on top of my 50% availability.
Can you hear that?
My
Can you hear that tiny violin?
my handicap of clothes. So I only listed 5 items on Tuesday. And the total of those 5 was £244.55. So it's even when I'm not paying attention, I'm beating Derek.
Okay. So is that all clothing again?
Yeah.
All right. One after
Basically,
what your favourite was.
Hang on, what was worth the most? I haven't sold anything from Tuesday's listings yet. I listed a Spider top, like as in the brand Spider. I don't know what they do, but it was 60 quid listing. So
Okay, so that brings us to the middle of the week. Wednesday, I kind of slumped in productivity quite drastically, but I did only list 9 things for £308, so fairly poor, really. But out of those 9 things, I only have 1 left. I've sold everything else. I was going to share my favourite, but it was a Pentax camera that sold for 50 within the day, so I can't show you that. I can show you the Neo Star, the one that I repaired because it's going out tomorrow, but I haven't packaged it yet. Took an offer of 70 on it because it's missing the software it needs, and it's missing the remote. So I was quite happy to take a lower offer on it. But yeah, that's the one I managed to repair. Yeah. That was Wednesday. Not big numbers, but I've sold virtually everything I listed already.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. Derek.
Yeah, Wednesday I listed 26 items. So I'm going up gradually.
Yeah.
26 items for a value of £893. And my favourite listing was some microscopes that I spent an hour looking at during a live with Bill on LB Retro. So I was taking photos and basically parting them out. That's one of the.
Hold on.
The vintage Vickers microscopes, and I parted out like the lenses and things like that. So
Cool.
That all added up to a decent amount of money. Not sold any of it yet, but I had a few offers, but they were a bit too low. So,
yeah, they might be slow, I guess. They're quite specialist, aren't they?
Yeah, just got to wait for somebody to need that particular thing for that particular vintage item. It's quite a long tail, I guess, but
yeah.
But they've been sitting in the death pile for about 6 months, so good to get them on.
Laney's asking who's winning so far. I've not really been totting it up. I think it's fairly close between maybe me and Richard.
Niall in the chat says I'm out. I am not out, Niall. Don't you worry.
He's saving the best till last. Is anyone adding up? Well, we've hopefully added up our own, but I'm not adding it up as we go along. Let me just get to the end of the chat. We're not counting sales, Kirsten. I kind of wish we had, because I've sold loads of this stuff I've listed.
I've counted sales.
What's that?
I've kept track of my sales. Could give my sales.
I wish I had. That would have been interesting. Okay, so where are we at? Richard, Wednesday
Was 14 listings for a total of 657.
I think I'm lagging behind again now then. Any particular favourites from that day?
I had a CB radio that I'd listed. I've had it for ages, but I've never got around to checking it and that, so it's just been on the shelf. Finally listed it. It hasn't sold yet, but there's a bit of interest in getting some views and that. So
Are they worth a lot of money then?
I put mine on for 65, which is shooting high, but somebody has got around that previously. So I think I will get it.
Good stuff. George, right, you've been bigging this up.
Well, yeah, it was about 3 months ago. I basically bought there's the kit man for Chelmsford Football Club, and I bought his kit for £150. I was putting it off, and this is my last box. Pictured it all Tuesday, and I listed it all Wednesday. So we got 43 listings for £1,828.45.
Oh, he's beating me.
For what? A box of football shirts?
Yeah, it was so they've been worn by the players. There's vintage ones. This is my favourite. I've got 3 of these. That's £100 each for this kit.
Hold on. Oh, yeah.
This was never in circulation, worn by the players, and I've got 3 of them. So that was a £300 listing. Yeah, it was just loads and loads of football kits. This one, I've got 5 of these, £50 each. £50 each. So yeah, that really helped. I sold a couple and sold some boots as well. So he's back in the game.
I didn't even know Chelmsford had a football club.
Yeah.
I'm really wishing it didn't.
So you paid 150 for the whole lot?
Yeah, he was just because he was the kit man. They were just raising money because they were just raising money for the club because it's only a small club. Yeah, he just wanted rid of it all, and I bought it and listed it all finally. So it's like I had a full kit, like 11 players. Like I had 11 shirts of one, 11 shorts. Yeah, loads of stuff. Yeah,
Awesome.
good one. Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay. Andrew, back to you for what we on Wednesday.
Yeah, so I did 30 listings because I decided to step it up a bit, but only £447.80 of stock.
It's a pretty good total of listings, though. More than everyone else.
I could probably buy a Chelmsford for the profit I make on these shirts as well.
Okay, so all clothing again, Andrew, was that?
Majority clothing, some media, and a jigsaw puzzle, which is my favourite because that's sold within an hour. One of those ones where they spell jigsaw backwards for the brand. I don't know how you say it.
Was he jig?
That's the one, is it? Yeah.
Something like that. Okay. Not bad at all.
Good. So I was happy with that.
So that's Wednesday. It's getting close, getting interesting. Thursday. Oh yeah, Thursday. I pulled my finger out and I listed 23 items, including a couple of quite tasty multi-listings, for a grand total of 1,887. I was quite amazed at that one. Favorite, I don't know what I was gonna say my favorite was. What was I list? Oh yeah, I had a box of beer mats. I think I paid 50p at a Jumble Trail for a shoebox full of beer mats, but they were 60s, 70s, and there was some really nice stuff. I broke them down to 4 bundles. I've sold 2 bundles already and got £25 back. But some really cool, really early foreign stuff in there, which is quite interesting. It doesn't hold masses of value. But I want to do a video because while I was researching these, it blew my mind how much people pay for beer mats. We're talking up to £1,000 per beer mat. Seriously. But some of these are really nice. They're continental ones. These are 1960s. So that little bundle, I think it's only a tenner, that bundle. But yeah, I really enjoyed parting those out and sold 2 bundles already, which went off today. So that was my Thursday. Where are we at? Derek, do you want to let us know how you got on Thursday?
Yeah, well, it's back down to smaller numbers again. 14 items for a value of £617. One of the items was my favourite, which actually has sold, which is this router. It's just a plain I think it's like a 4G router. I'm not sure if you can put like a card in it or something. but they sell for about £160 upwards with all the wires. I didn't have any wires with it, so I sold this for £100, basically as is, just the unit. So fingers crossed that, that sale will be fine. So obviously it's all untested, but yeah, it's sold and it's gone. So pleased about that.
I've been surprised over the years at routers. I mean, your bog standard home ones don't tend to be worth messing about with anymore, but yeah, more office ones and ones with lots and lots of connections in the back and that sort of stuff.
I think this one was for like a proper server room type thing.
Yeah.
I probably should have bought a power cable and maybe might have made the money back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But even then, I probably can't test it properly because all I can do is just test it powers on.
That's all I've ever done. I touch wood. I've never had a problem selling routers and stuff. But yeah, I just do a power on and see all the lights flashing on and off and go, yeah, that works.
Yeah.
And then be prepared to take a return if it happens. That's the only thing you can do.
Well, that's it, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm pleased with the sale anyway. And again, it has been in my death pile for ages. Putting it off, putting it on.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Richard, I need this to be quite a low day, please.
Thursday was 14 listings, a total value of 629.
Oh, 629. Oh, okay. This is going to be close. I thought it might be. Lex is on my side. Yay. Okay. What were you listing on Thursday then?
Listed some cruise light pans. That's probably my favourite item. I listed 4. I've already sold 2 for £95.
Wow.
That was the biggest sale. Went for 60.
Wow,
that's a great sale. I've never seen one like that with a long handle.
Yeah, I had one like that about 3 or 4 months ago. Yeah, I think I got a similar sort of price.
It looks like a bedpan.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
When-
Le Creuset is awesome. I've never had any trouble shifting that stuff. I had a really nice pair of salt and pepper pots and oil and vinegar pots. They flew out. Yeah, love that stuff. Okay, well that's made it interesting. So not quite as successful day from Richard, which is good for me. George, did you keep up the pace on Thursday?
No. Luckily, a charger came up on Thursday, so I was able to list one item for $89.99 for a video camera, and it's already sold. Sold yesterday. That's my lot. Thursday.
Hold on. I've got to find you down the bottom. Video camera.
Yeah, and it's already sold. $89.99, and that was me done.
No.
Did you have to wait for a replacement power cable or something for it?
Yeah, just like a charger. I ordered it on eBay, and luckily it turned up Thursday, and I listed it Thursday.
Right. Yeah.
I'm just trying to catch up in the chat and get down to the bottom. You should make a part-time badge. The invisible handicap. Yeah, if we actually gave him the handicap, he might stand a chance, but we're too mean for that.
I won last time with my handicap.
Yeah, but you don't have it, so it doesn't count.
It's self-awarded. Nobody can take it from me.
Okay, so that was George. So just the one item which is already sold.
Yeah, that was it on Thursday. Yeah.
Can't argue with
Early.
sales. Next time we'll have to track sales. That'll make it more interesting as well.
Yeah.
Andrew, we're up to Thursday, mate.
Yeah, so basically, like by Thursday and Friday, work was carnage, so listing wasn't really a priority. But I did manage to list 6 items on Thursday for £289.60.
Not bad going. All clothing, I guess.
All clothing.
Okay. So that's Thursday, right? We're getting to the tail end of the week. We only did Monday to Friday, so it's the working week that we were tracking. Unfortunately, and I think this may be the demise of my chances of actually winning, Friday I completely ran out of steam. I listed 6 items for a grand total of £90. I listed a Nintendo Wii, which is now sold. Just a bog standard white Wii, really bad, scruffy condition. No software, 40 quid, went straight away, happy with that. And I parted out a Vax, and I think my favourite item would be that, which is listed. I think it's listed for 15 quid. It's just the top off a steam cleaner, and they've sold for 15 quid for it. It goes a large letter. It's just a bit of plastic. So yeah, I took apart a Vax and sold it in like 4 or 5 lots.
Because I broke down a Shark vacuum, and yeah, just any old bit, like even the front panel would sell for like a tenner or so. It's crazy. If people break it, then they want to replace it.
The interesting thing is that if you look around, you can buy the whole thing fairly cheap. You know, on auction, you can probably get a whole one for less than people will pay for the part they need. It's insane, but it does work. You can get the sales. So sadly, I think Friday screwed it up for me, but we'll have to see how the numbers add up. Derek, how was your Friday, mate?
Not so good. By the time I'd got to Friday, I'd sort of run out of photographs, so I was sort of photographing as I listed. I managed to list 10 items. I really struggled there. I had to just list one extra one before I sort of gave up, just to get to my normal 10, because I like to list 10. And that was for £300. And my favourite sale was, well, I listed about 3 boom boxes. One of them was that one.
Oh, hold on one sec. Hold on. Oh, is that the one you were repairing?
Yeah, and that features in a video on my channel, which I uploaded today if anybody wants to watch it.
Yeah, I've already seen it.
Where I replaced the belt on it. So that also took some time to do as well. So yeah. So yeah, £300, 10 items for Friday.
What did you get on the boombox, if you don't mind me asking?
I ended up putting it on there. I think it's on there for £70, which is pushing it. But I think somebody did get, I think they got like £55 for one. So I put mine on a little bit more. Yeah, and I'll just wait it out. Same as all my stuff, it's always highly priced.
Yeah.
And that's gone on Etsy, Facebook, and eBay as well. So it's on all the 3 different platforms. So
did you take all the dead spiders out, or did you leave them in as a bonus?
Probably most of them were still in there.
I was watching the video in the close-ups. You could see all the dead spiders and the spider webs.
There was something like a black beetle or something like that in the battery compartment as well. Probably get a bit stored in somebody's shed or something.
Excellent. Okay, Richard. Right, how was Friday?
Friday was 14 listings.
Oh,
For a total of 851.
One.
Oh, I think that may have done it.
Unless George has listed a £4,000 item.
Wait for it.
Anything that stood out for you on Friday?
My favourite one on Friday, I've already shared it with you guys, but it was that.
Oh, yeah. It's like a... What is it again? Oh, yeah, circulation booster, yeah.
Oh, George is good at picking up broken ones of those.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
I sold that for 170, I think it was. Plus,
Sold it already?
Yeah, it's already sold over the weekend.
Nice. What did you have there, George?
My broken one that I bought for 40 and I sold it for 40. No power. Yeah.
That's quite a good idea, putting faulty in the picture.
Yeah, I tried that for the first time because I was sick of people returning faulty things that were faulty.
I've not thought about doing that. I know Richard puts like red marks around the word faulty now, do you? On your listings.
Yeah, just there you go. Just like put it on an app, and surely they should see it then.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That is.
Yeah.
Like that.
And it's a good illustration of the fact that we all end up with stuff that doesn't work, but sometimes the best you can do is get your money back, and you've got to be happy with that. You know?
Yeah, I could have ended up chucking it, but yeah, I still lost money after fees, but
Yeah,
still got some money back. Yeah,
exactly. You recoup as much as you possibly can and move on. And we have to know that we can't win on everything. Can't let it get to you. Okay, so yeah, George, how was Friday?
Oh, nothing.
Oh,
I literally listed everything. I had nothing I could possibly list or picture or anything. Run out of stock, which is worrying. But
right. I think you've managed to get some stock since, though, right?
yeah, nice big delivery. I've got some bits here and there, so I'm all right again for this week.
Good. Okay, so it just remains, Andrew, your Friday. This is where you list £5,000 worth of stuff and beat us all.
It was actually £7,000. No, I only listed one thing on Friday. I didn't have time to do anything else. So one item for $99.95.
What was that?
It was a coat.
Wow.
A brand new
fancy
coat. I've been working through my TK Maxx stuff.
Okay, so that is everybody. So what we've been doing is tracking the numbers. So now if we go down the line and we'll just give total number of listings and total monetary value, and I'll write them down and we can work out from that the running order of this. So I totaled, my listings is way down on what I normally do. It's only 65 listings, but my grand total of monetary value is 4,774. I'm trying to look at Richard's face, see what he's smiling. Oh, he is smiling, damn it. Derek, what were your totals, mate?
Well, I'm pleased now because my total of actual listings was 78. So at least I'm not right at the bottom there.
Yeah.
And the money value, unfortunately, is only 2,636.
Okay. Right. Richard, give me the bad news.
Total number of listings is 87 for a value of 4,155.
Ooh.
Well done.
We have a winner.
We may have a winner. Well, let's get the rest of the numbers in, though. George?
It was 45 listings for £2,213.44.
Okay. Andrew?
Yes, I listed 5,000 things for £1 million.
And back in reality?
I listed 73 items, so I've just come ahead in that one, but only for a value of £1,707. I need to get more stock.
Well, if we did give you your handicap that you claim you have anyway, you will win the number of listings, but you still won't win the other one.
No, diabolical.
But it somehow means I've actually finally won one of these things in the amount listed, monetary value. It's only because I listed a load of multi-quantity stuff. So that works out that numbers-wise, that was Richard, actually, 87. Or if we are giving Andrew this handicap, which we're not, Andrew won it.
Winner, there you heard it there, folks. Andrew won it. You're going to clip that bit.
Second in the amount listed was then Derek on 78, Andrew 73, me 65, George struggling for stock, as we've heard, 45.
Standard for me anyway.
Yeah. Total listed then, so Andrew on 1,707, which, to be honest, is a good amount for somebody who is actually doing a day job. I'll give you that much. George on 2,213. Derek 2,636. Richard 4,155. And I got 4,774. Yay!
Oh.
Good going.
Like, just smashed it, absolutely smashed it.
Yeah. Well, there we go. That's what we've been up to for the week. I hope if you were kind of playing along at home, you've managed to achieve what you wanted to achieve.
Plummeled us.
What's that?
You plummeled us. Well, you plummeled me anyway. I think you more than doubled me.
Yeah, if you take out my multi listings, I'd have been listed half as much. And this stuff here saved me as well.
I just think a lot of my stuff was quite low value, really, compared to what I usually like to list as well.
Yeah,
Just running out of decent stock.
Ditto.
Aaron was on your side there, Andrew, representing the fellow part-timers.
Thank you, Aaron. A glorious victory on number of listings there.
Laney's congratulating me and Richard. Nobody else. Thanks, Jason. Yeah, I think we might try and do that. If we do another one, we could try and track sales generated from what we've listed, because I think it sounds like we've all done pretty well from that, and it does reinforce the fact that if you list new stuff, you generate instant sales. So yeah, perhaps we'll incorporate that if we can do another one.
I think we should include Depop listings in the future one as well, because that would have bumped up my total and numbers.
Okay, well that's up for discussion. And if I start Etsy, we could include them.
Definitely not including Etsy because Derek's on that.
Yeah, but they're cross-listing anyway, aren't they? So they're.
Would you not cross-list it to Depop anyway? So it'll be on eBay.
We don't need to mention these minor details.
As you just want to double the amount of stuff.
You can't double it. Then you just list it on like all platforms.
All my stuff went on Facebook and Etsy as well.
It's still additional listings.
Yeah, that does take up time actually. So.
Okay. Nick's Aladdin's Loft won it. Yeah. There's not much left up there to list, to be fair. It's full of shoes. Okay. I think I've caught up in the chat.
Did you want me to give my totals that I sold? I've got the.
Yeah, let's find out what that was.
I had a total of 20 sales for combined value of 674. That's just from stuff that's listed in the challenge.
That is epic. Yeah, I wish I'd tracked mine. It's got to be £300 or £400 worth of ours. I think we sold. I mean that thing was 70. 2 Harry Potter bundles at 60 quid each. It was flying out. So yeah, fantastic.
Big chunk of that was that thing.
Yeah,
170 plus those the Crusoe pans.
We have a YouTube star in the making here.
Yeah.
Hello.
As soon as I sit down, she has to be on my lap.
What's the name?
This is Bonnie.
Bonnie.
Had her nearly a year now. And now she wants to get down.
Yeah, you still got your other dog. You got 2 dogs now.
Yeah, he's in the other room with his mum. Yeah, we had her. She's 5 now, so we had her when she was 4, and now she's crying.
Oh.
She goes.
Excellent. Well, I hope, as usual, that the whole point of these is to inspire us to keep accountable and keep listing when we want to go and sit down and watch telly or eat biscuits. And it works for me. It really does. I would no way have achieved half of that if I wasn't trying to compete with you lot. So thank you so much for that. I hope it's worked out for you guys as well.
I think it's kicked me into getting started after the new year as well, because I've been listing today, taking photographs and listing and stuff. And before the challenge that, I wasn't really doing much at all. So yeah, it's been good. Yeah.
It's totally got me back into it, and seeing the instant results with sales. Yeah, I'm inspired again to plough the rest of this backlog on. George stealing the show with the dog. People enjoying the dog.
Just gone now, so no one's interested. Just me.
I'm well impressed. I've never listed more than 20 items in a day and all low value. Yeah, it can be a hard slog sometimes doing this for sure. And I need motivating sometimes. So thanks again for that. Do you guys have the pictures taken already before the challenge? I don't think we tend to do it that way. No, it's just I certainly didn't. I did have a couple of drafts from the weekend before that hung over. So if that's cheating, you can penalise me now. But beyond that, no, I certainly don't.
Yeah, I don't think it would help me anyway. Even if we did knock a few off, I don't think it would help.
I have nothing prepared ever. I just turn up.
I normally have a few backed up, but yeah, it's from scratch this week completely.
I usually have quite a few, but for the challenges, I always make sure it's just the ones that I take on those days.
So there we go. Another one in the bag. I think we've all done fairly well. We can give ourselves a pat on the back and perhaps do another one in a month or so. Or maybe we'll try and mix it up, get some new contenders in, see how we stack up against people that we haven't had in before. That would be cool. So thank you again to everyone for taking part. Everybody here, apart from Richard, who is still resisting doing YouTube. Derek's channel is a Tap Peddler. We have George Retro Reselling.
Yeah.
And there you can see it down there, Money Mental UK. So check out everyone's channels and give them some support. And we'll be back with another challenge, no doubt, at some point. Go, George.
Can I just say, Thursday live on my channel, big announcement, be there. Okay? Just thought I'd say it now.
Are you pregnant?
Is it Radio 1 this time?
I'm going up.
No, I'm betting it's Sky News.
Yeah, Thursday evening. Got an announcement, business announcement. So there you go. First announcement here.
Okay. All right. We'll check that out. So thanks everyone in the chat for joining in. Hope you enjoyed that. And we'll see you all again soon. Cheers, guys.
See ya.